not, I would like to ask the mayor to proceed to a vote.
Well, here's the answer. I was asked a question. I'd like to answer it. The answer, if I may, the answer to the question is this. First of all, with respect to the vice chair, or the co-chairs, I pointed out to you that I've never been asked to do anything at all, with one exception, I think recently, two exceptions this year with Public Works. Councilman Gennaro, I believe, invited me to participate in a meeting, and then there was also an issue where there was a conflict and I needed to deal with a matter in Public Works. But in my 4 years on the council, other than that, I've never been asked to take on any responsibility as a co-chair, been involved in any meetings as a co-chairman. And what I asked was to make sure that it was clear that I had responsibility in being allocated to me so that I could best serve the people of the borough along with the other 5 members of the council. I asked you to tell me what my role would be as vice chair before you designated, or co-chair, before you designated me on a list to be in those positions. You did not do that, so I'm not on any of those. And I would submit that the explanation that you gave from legal and regulatory is really just spin. I mean, there's no responsibility for that position. And it is not, I mean, the position is such a non-issue that when I said I wasn't going to accept it because I felt it was misleading to have me designated as a chair on here, when in actuality I'm being given no responsibility whatsoever on your recommendations, that it was very simply just given to a very capable member of the council who hasn't been here very long, is learning the ropes. He's already been given planning and zoning, and he is which are very. I mean, the planning board is an enormous amount of work. The zoning board of adjustment be a liaison, and it doesn't burden him any further just to give him legal and regulatory, because first of all they're usually grouped together because it's not that big of a burden. But secondly, you don't have to give a second thought to it, because you could give it to anybody and they wouldn't even notice, except for it says it next to their name on the website. And so what I'm saying to you, and if anybody here, suggests that I have any ability to serve this borough under this list of recommendations on a day-to-day basis for governing the borough and dealing with the day-to-day activities, feel free to switch with me. I'll take your responsibilities on this list and you take mine. I mean, if this is a fair allocation, it shouldn't make a difference. But that's not the case. Nobody wants to do that, because this list marginalizes the information that I receive. It marginalizes my ability to serve, and I think it is in conflict with our responsibilities as a council to maximize the abilities, the energies, the efforts, the expertise of the people that have been elected to serve on this governing body.
Thank you.